Hi, everyone. This is Carolyn Elephant. I'm on ABA TECHSHOW Planning Board 2023. And with me today is Deborah Schaefer, who is one of our speakers. Deborah, can you please introduce yourself to our listeners?
Sure. My name is Deborah Schaefer. I'm a CPA and I specialize in law firms. All that I do is legal technology for law firms. I do mostly accounting software, but you can't come into this with blinders on. So I also do document management, calendaring, practice management, the whole ball of wax.
Okay, great. So it sounds like you do a lot of what many of our speakers do, and you're very focused on lawyers. So what are the two panels that you're going to be speaking on at TECHSHOW this year?
I will be speaking on Billing 101, and it's 101 with tech emphasis. And I'll also be doing ethically increasing law firm profitability.
Okay, those sound like they'll be very useful for people at the conference. Let me ask you this about Billing 101 with tech. When people come to the conference, they want something or they want action items that they can implement right away when they return to the office or even beforehand. So what's one of the tips that you'll be sharing at that panel that attendees can take away and put in place right away?
So I think probably one of the major tips is the way that a law firm can take advantage of technology to making their billing more efficient. One of the things you want to be sure of is that your timekeepers are not spending as much time recording and creating bills as they are working, because you do want your timekeepers to be as profitable as possible, and we want to make the administrative tasks as simple as possible. So I'll be giving some tips on how to do that.
No, that sounds great. And that's actually something that, you can, it sounds like once you're aware of it, you can put it into place right away. So,
Absolutely.
And then your other panel was on ethically increasing law firm profitability. And there I wanted to ask you what the nexus is between that topic and technology, because it's not necessarily apparent. So what are some of the things you'll be discussing that relate to tech that can also help you boost your financial bottom line?
So it's one of my favorite topics because I'm always telling people that lawyers go to school to become great lawyers and they learn everything there is about the law. But unfortunately, what law schools leave out is the business of law. And so there are many lawyers who just spend their time on that little wheel, trying to get those bills out, trying to collect the money without spending the time analyzing exactly how they're making that money. And sometimes just taking the opportunity of looking at the performance of the firm can really help you increase your profitability and determine what types of law are most profitable, what timekeepers, maybe you have a staff, are they profitable? So really, we're going to be talking about how to analyze the practice for profitability. And once you know those numbers, how to increase that and what to look for and what tools you can put in place in your firm to determine the profitability and productivity of the timekeepers and the firm in general.
And I assume when you're talking about tools, there's a lot of there's tech tools that you can use to enable you to do that.
Absolutely. A lot of people have programs already in place that have these tools that they don't even know about or even know to look for. And so that's one of the things I find is that a lot of law firms have tools that they don't know about. You don't know what you don't know is one of those things that I always say, I always put in a conference. So trying to educate lawyers on how to use what they have, how to get the information out of what they have, and how to effectively analyze and report what they can.
Yeah, that's really important because I know the inclination is always to just buy another product instead of figuring out if you're using what you have to its maximum potential. So that should be a really useful panel that I'm looking forward to. But what are you looking forward to at TECHSHOW 2023?
So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of my colleagues, because I can't lie, this is a social event where I've been in this industry for 40 years. So it's always good to get in touch and see people in the industry and see how everybody is. I'm also looking forward to meeting new clients, new people, introducing myself to people and how I can help law firms. I'm anxious to see what the industry is doing. What is the new technology? What are the new products out there? I'm also anxious to see what lawyers are thinking, because I just talked to my clients and I am 100% remote. So I'm always talking to someone from just like this, but I don't always get to talk about where the law firms are going, what are they thinking? And I'm always solving problems. So sometimes it's good not to solve a problem and to hear new problems.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, we definitely have a mix of that at Tech Show. And for those of you who are listening, there's still ample time to sign up, make reservations, and for hotels and flights. We're in Chicago, March 1st through 4th, 2023. To register, you go to www.techshow.com. Looking forward to seeing all of you there. And Deborah, I look forward to meeting you in person and to having you participate in the financial track.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks.